Yes, people. Welcome to Never a Foul. If you ain't been in before, make sure you like and subscribe and don't ignore. I'm pretty sure a few of you would have just skipped that whole intro, so now's your chance. Anyways, hopefully you lot have had a good morning, if it is the morning for you guys, or if you skipped it, make sure you have a good day as well. Be positive. It's all important. Don't make sure you're just not in a bad mood. I'm pretty sure with Mons being here, he's gonna put you lot in a bad mood because that's what he does. And Hooks with his depressing takes, always running from expectations, but yet always seeking some sort of validation for being a victim. And then we obviously got Mr. Ches, who's actually sharp, still got that Bali suntan, you know what I'm saying? And then we got Micz, who's stressed out. What you man saying?
I'd like, do you know what? Yeah, I got to think about how to approach this, innit? Because somehow I always get spot. How can the guy who says he's going to win the quad, and win the league, be a victim?
Because you always have to have your victimized takes.
How is the guy who, comes here all bright, smiling, thinks Arsenal's going to win the league? How can I have depressing takes? I'm super confused. You know what? Yeah. If we want to talk about victims, all you man's clubs complaining to the PGMOL about Arsenal doing the dark arts. Yeah.
No one believes Daily Sport, G.
Hey, but Sky Sports have reported.
No one believes you, G.
Sky Sports.
Sky Sports. No one believes you, bro.
Hey, Sky
this
Sports.
Is literally you when you talk about the quad. Do you know that? This is what I say. This is you. We're gonna win the quad, man. This is Hooks. Listen,
Ches, pound for pound, bar for bar, though. Bar for bar.
Yo, everyone, listen.
Ches, just
like...
every time my club's doing this, because it's going to be 4 times this year, just make sure you're on the stream after we've done this, innit?
But I'm pretty sure you win.
There's no way you still believe
that.
Man's done that 4 times in 20 years and he's talking to a Chelsea fan.
Whoa.
That actually stinks, to be fair.
Wait, months.
Bro, hey, Mons, put it like this. I've seen more European trophies than they've seen trophies, like major trophies.
Wait, Mons, is this the fusion dance with Chelsea rivals, yeah? Bro, man,
hey,
change his tune because you respect us now.
I just say what I see in it. Like, don't get me wrong, I would be for Chelsea fan when it comes to like trophies and whatnot overall and that. But you man, like when the 4 FA Cups thing in 20 years and then like them man, like
I can be for Chelsea fan.
That's me though. It don't make no sense to me. Like it don't make no sense to me.
But I can be for Chelsea fan overall for trophies.
Huh? Yeah, you can overall, but like you can overall. I hear that. Actually, I hear that. You can be for Chelsea fan overall.
Yeah.
It's the way you want to look at it.
What about recent years, though, bro?
Yeah,
that's what we're all in the game for, bro.
That's dead.
Come on, man. Jesus Christ. I don't think anyone on this panel, we say
20 years, not recent years, 20 years, bro.
Yeah, 20 years. I love to see it. But anyway, I don't think anyone on this panel has any sort of quadruple shouts, bro, including myself. I don't think Man City are going to win a quadruple, bro. But the fact that you think your team's going to win a quadruple still...
I'm not being
even gonna win a trophy this year.
Once
are we gonna win a trophy?
Do you rate the Carling Cup, like Carabao Cup? Have you ever really rated it? You rate it, innit?
It's not a thing that I've personally rated. It's more of like if there's a trophy, I just want to win it. Like I just want to win.
Yeah.
It's just like that thing. It's not like my days we won a Carabao Cup. Like,
can I ask you another question? How many cups do you think Liverpool's won since 1992?
I knew this was gonna come. Once we fell into the trap, when you start answering the question,
no, I just wanted to ask a question, innit? Like how many? I know, it's legit a question to test his knowledge. How many trophies do you think you've won since the league started?
I don't know. I don't know the exact number. I don't know the exact.
And this is just the 4, by the way. Any European, Premier League, FA, Carabao.
I don't think it's a lot. I'll be honest.
I just wanted to ask.
I don't know the exact number. Obviously, why since 1992? By the way,
no, because we always do this thing where we start it from the Prem onwards. We always do it. That's just because that's what we love about Arsenal.
Why don't we start it from like 2004?
No, because the narrative. Because when we're laughing at Arsenal, you were laughing about their 3-4, and there's like, oh, but I've got as much European trophies as they got Premier Leagues, and that's why it has to be from the Premier League.
I said they shouldn't be beefing a Chelsea fan because of recent trophies time. Like it doesn't make sense.
I'm always just thinking about from when the Premier League starts. Well, the answer is 30.
Yeah. Okay.
I was gonna say 10.
13.
I was gonna say like 25 because I thought Liverpool were mighty. So
Unless you want to count Super Cups and stuff
most
like
Liverpool history happened before even our parents were born. Let's be real.
mad, crazy.
Just saying, I'm before you chime in, I'm not saying which history is not relevant. I'm just saying it's not relevant to our parents and us. So to us, Liverpool have always been bums.
That's fine. Listen, Hooks just said to you.
And when I was growing up, who were Liverpool?
I'm just saying, Hook said overall he can beef you as and if Hooks is talking about beefing the Chelsea fan, then Hooks is talking about back then as well.
No, here Hooks is also in the same way as you.
No. Let's do it properly. Let's do it. No. Don't do that.
Actually, to be fair,
it was Monts that brought up the overall thing.
2000s Arsenal.
No. You said overall. I said.
No,
I said you can't.
You said overall.
I said you can't beef a Chelsea fan of recent history. You can't beef a Chelsea because apart from City, they won the most in the recent. You can't beef Chelsea.
To be fair, no one can. Micz is just there,
bro.
I can't.
I'm just saying.
City can do that now. Just
no,
we just started, but
what?
Anyways,
yes, Micz. What do you mean what?
This is beautiful, because
we have 5 leagues, bro.
It's fine. I've got the most trophies out of all of you anyway, so it's fine. As long as I've got the most.
No, you've got how many? You've got like 7, I swear.
Who?
Prems. I think 10 league
titles. Like what? 6.
But I don't know.
What's that?
Prems in the last.
Who?
I don't know.
They've got more than you now. Yeah, they got 7.
No, they've got like 7 as well. 8.
Yeah.
Prems. They got
Prems.
About 6. I think about 6. 7.
Yeah.
They got 8 overall. They won 2 leagues before.
No. It hasn't. Pep got 6 though.
No, oh my days, man! They got more than 8. Oh my! They got 8. I think
they got 8.
They've got 8 in it.
Need to fact check that.
That's all. But no, we can't talk to them. Well, okay, cool. Micz, fair enough.
No, I'm just saying. I don't know why man are flexing trophies, bro.
I was talking about the recent thing, like you man.
Yeah,
recently, but you man with the overall thing, the black and white.
Said the overall thing. And he's trying to act like
black and white football shorts up
Wait. You're over here, G.
That's reality. Come back to 2024.
It's all right, bro. If I had a golden prem 20 years ago, I'd still go on about it anyway. So I hear it,
bro. I don't mind the trolling, but let's be.
No one's trolling.
Let's be genuine. Yeah, it was you
telling the truth.
It was you that said Liverpool can chat to Chelsea overall. And then I said Arsenal can also chat to the Chelsea overall. And then
but it's a bit cheeky.
When I say just about though, when I say
even that, it's like What it is that because they haven't won anything and it's so far back, he's talking about. That's where the issue is. Liverpool.
We won something last season.
Liverpool won things recently.
What?
So it's like,
what did you win last season?
That's my thing. Look, Jez, the good thing about
my thing is that
I actually I have a present and a past, Jez, innit? I have a present and a past.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yours is more stuck in my memory.
Oh wait, can we?
I've got a little bit of both.
Bro, the PSP weren't even out when they won the league, G. PSP.
You came in at the worst time, G.
I used to play in church. I used to play the PSP in church, bro. I used to play that.
I'm gonna go as far as AOL dial-up. I'm gonna say AOL dial-up still. I'm gonna say AOL dial-up.
I'll go to church on a Sunday. You got the uncles laughing at my team because Arsenal beat them on the weekends. 4 days, 5 days. Now,
man,
he's wearing a beanie.
I remember AOL dial-up. I remember the dongle thing.
AOL dial. I'm telling you, AOL dial-up, man. AOL dial-up. This is when them man
in my life, bro.
Like these man, teletext era.
There's a long time
about the teletext era.
Doing their thing, you know.
Who?
A long time.
I was very long time.
I was even 5 years old. Pitney.
Wait, who's teletext era?
I know. What's
you can't do that now. You can't do that to my club.
I'm just saying, you man was just about getting out of the VHS era, innit? The VHS thing.
I used the VHS. I used the VHS. Right. You know what I mean? Like, it wasn't that long ago. Like, chill out.
Yeah. I still remember it as well, even when I was a kid.
Man. Yeah. Unlike you, man. Actually, sorry, barring Cass. Yeah. When I was a kid, I got to go to school and parade my club to all the people them. You get me? Nowadays, as an adult, who really cares?
Are you reminiscing about school days?
Still flexing.
Let me rebuttal that. First of all, yeah.
Actually, wait, why is Jay talking in this subject?
Yeah, Jay. First of all, Jay.
You boys reminiscing about childhood. Like, is that what is the topic? Childhood trauma. Okay, cool. I'll go on mute.
No, that's not the topic. See, he doesn't even get it. He doesn't even get the topic. He doesn't even understand. So, as you were saying, guys, my fellow trophy winners.
I had to say something like,
as we were saying.
Can two things not coexist?
No one on the panel, bro.
About the past.
As we were saying.
I don't know why this is the topic, but I'm just gonna let Mont finish his segment, and we go on to the topic.
As you were saying, Hooks, if you're gonna do like the whole childhood thing, you say you used to parade yourself as back in school and that, but now do you parade yourself on stream? Because now you're actually you're a football content creator. So no, you don't get to parade yourself on football YouTube the way you did as a kid.
Hey, but I'm in my first season. Hey, what do you say about managers in their first season? I'm in my first season on the YouTube football team. You get me?
I'm supposed to be challenging in my first season.
Have to build up, man. Have to get the system right, bro. You get me? Have to bring in the right players, bro. So don't worry.
Well, talking about that,
you know what it is? Genuinely, until you reach the promised land of the peak, until you reach the pinnacle of football, of club football, don't really want to hear it, if I'm honest.
And by the way, he's talking about Champions League. He ain't talking about the Premier.
Oh no, don't tell him. I wanted him to get.
I
wanted him to get.
We were all confused for a second.
I'm too ahead of the game.
I know. You spoiled it. He might have thought you was talking about the Prem.
You know what? Less is more. I should have kept myself quiet.
Oh man.
Yeah, are we done now? Yeah,
you know the objective now. Yeah?
Are we done now? Yeah, because Jay's just having this like a sigh of relief there. But look, make sure
I'm okay. Like this.
I say yes. Segment's done.
No, you're not. Bro.
I think the listeners are breathing a sigh of relief. You know, more so than myself.
You know the ones in the corner. That's great. Yeah, come on. Let's talk about it.
But yeah, look, make sure you like. If you haven't done so yet, look, 550 people in the house, nice and early. That's just a little warm up to Tuesday morning. People, you just need to smile if you haven't done so yet. Jay's always smiling, and then Hooks is always smiling. But the thing is, if you ain't liked this video yet, it's because you ain't liked the video for Mic's tears at the moment, and they're real tears. It's unfortunate, but Mic's, I ain't really. Bro. I ain't seen you in a happy state all stream at the moment. You tried to get involved, and it's like something was wandering in your mind. Do you want to share?
Dinner for one, bro. You get me? It's been quite gloomy, but it's been a bit melancholy for me over the past couple of days, bro. I just seen
melancholy,
I've just seen my biggest pagans
come
to our home, yeah.
You also said, by the way, just for context, 3-1.
Man's having a Dickensian time. Okay, tell us more.
I said that, but in my mind, I thought like my full team would be there, everyone would be there, which they were. Like you saw a couple things. I'm actually convinced voodoo was brought to the pitch, bro. Because if you watch the game, within 30 seconds, my player was on the floor. I don't know what happened to him.
He's weak.
Certain men are telling me he ran into someone. No, it's not. What do you mean it's because he's weak? He just apparently ran into Havertz. I don't know what happened, bro, but I'm just saying, you man had a player that shouldn't be on the pitch. I'm not gonna get into the details why he shouldn't be on the pitch. If you know, bro. Thomas Partey, bro, shouldn't be there. Yeah. No comment. I ain't saying the reason.
No. Say the reason.
All I'm gonna say is he injured. He's gonna injure the best player in the world, bro.
No, Hooks, you got right. Okay, we're going down allegedly.
If you know.
Going down a path. We get it. We get it.
Rodri injured himself.
No, he didn't, bro. He touched.
When you actually watch back the clip, he
barged him and he fell awkwardly. That's all he was.
Partey's not even on the side of the leg that got the.
That doesn't matter. Wait. Why'd you have to be on the side?
It's the inertia, bro. It's the force that he put into him, bro.
Like, everything is different.
Wait. Whoa. Hold up. So wait.
Man said he injured himself when he got when he blocked his run, which is fine. No. By the way, no one's blaming Partey, by the way, but he blocked his run, and that's what put him in balance to cause the injury.
Wait, what do you mean blocked his run?
By the way,
He blocked his run when he was running. He's running this way, and Partey blocked his run. Which is what you're supposed to do.
My bad. What is Partey meant to move out the way and say, here you go?
No, you're not listening. I said it's not Partey's fault. He's doing his job. He's supposed to block the run.
You want to go into the box? You want to go into the box?
It's just unfortunate.
Oh, you're not listening to what I'm saying, bro. It's not Partey's fault. No one's blaming Partey.
How many times will Rodri run into a player and nothing will happen?
But listen, Jay, remember when it was Leno, it was Maupai's fault, by the way. When it was Leno.
And Mopay did give him a little bump though. Still, like but
what's he? Hold on, Jay. What's he supposed to do? Let him just take the goal kick?
I get what you're saying. For me, Mopay, obviously Mopay didn't intend for what happened to Leno to happen. But I did think Mopay left a little something on it. It's a little something on him.
What's he supposed to do? Let him take the goal kick? Let him take.
I get it.
It's tit for tat. You want one thing for them, one thing for another.
I can only talk about Arsenal players, bro. I don't know about Leno. I can only talk about Arsenal players.
Leno's an Arsenal. He was an Arsenal player at the time, bro. He was an Arsenal player.
Right. Setford.
Bro.
I talk about them goalkeepers, innit? I don't know about Leno. That's a Fulham. You might have to bring a Fulham don onto the panel to chat to Monts about this car.
Well, first and foremost, people don't know melancholy means like a sadness, and a nursing means like basically to do nothing, unchanged. In that realm, so if people don't understand those words, big up big up my man from last week, obviously, Catch, when some people don't know all these meanings. So so Micz is coming out with the GCSE words. But what was you asking, Hooks?
No, I remember I told Hooks I think Partey kind of intentionally done that to Rodri, bro. If you look at it on the replay, it looks like he cocked his knee back, bro. You saw it. It was in slow motion. It looks even worse, bro.
Max, on purpose. Partey didn't do that on purpose, man. He's got to block his run. Bro. He's probably meant to knock him off balance. As I said, just like how Maupay didn't mean to give Leno the ACL. He didn't mean it, but he meant to knock him off balance to stop him doing what he's doing. Doesn't mean the intention.
I hear that, but if you look at the game,
Rodri just got injured because the brother just got injured, didn't he? It was just unfortunate.
I get what Monts is. Like Partey's trying to put him off, put a little.
Yeah, bro.
He didn't intend for him to get injured, but it happens. It's not his fault. It just they did kind of collide a little bit though. There was a bit of. So no one's blaming Partey. He's blaming Partey.
The reason why I was
you're blaming.
The reason why I was look at what's the chances of the guy that makes us tick. Yeah, what's the chances of him getting injured? And now man are saying for the rest of the season we have to go without him, which we did well at the beginning, but certain parts of my brain are thinking maybe because we all knew he was coming back, so it was like, all right, let's play well, and then when he comes back he adds this to the team. But now it's actually confirmed he's gone, and bro, my hatred for Arsenal, I can't even put it into words, bro, like what they've done in it and the way they've, bro, you don't understand. I want to talk about the goals for a second as well, bro.
It's a shame, man. It's a shame Rodri is out.
Mentality monsters, bro. It doesn't matter. No excuses. You're Man City. Formidable.
I mean, there is a bit of an excuse.
Champions again, ole ole. Right. Champions again, ole ole.
Bro, relax.
Champions again.
Once when Van Dijk went down, even though rival fans didn't want you to use it as an excuse, within yourself as a Liverpool fan, you could definitely use that as an excuse as to why the team didn't perform to the level it should have.
Brother, we win, brother. If it's not for that cuck Jordan Pickford, we win the league, bro. Fuck Jordan
exactly.
Pickford
So when people say no excuses for Rodri,
this
is a guy that's going to be top 3.
What do you mean? Didn't mean it? Are you fucking stupid?
Just saying you're not saying
it's two different challenges. Look at the bro. Partey literally just nudges Rodri, innit? He nudges Rodri in running. He blocks his run when he's running for a corner. Jordan Pickford literally assaulted Van Dijk in a double-footed knee-high challenge, bro. So again, I'm confused as to where the correlation is.
So, but they got the thing is though. Luckily for them, bro, you've got Gundogan now.
Yeah.
And you know what? He might be more suited than maybe a little bit in his later age to maybe do a little bit something deeper. Anyways, he was doing it before, pause, but he was doing it before. So you've got enough cover. It's just that can you extend that cover enough with
season.
with him and Stones for the whole season for what you want to achieve, usually for Man City standards? That's the real question. Do you know what I mean?
I think we can, but obviously the loss of him. I mean, for example, I think he's one of the most underrated goal threats in the Premier League. Like, he's clutch. And obviously, Gundogan's got that as well. I think he got really unlucky against Arsenal, bro. One chance, he sliced it in the air. The other free kick, he hit the post, bro. So, yeah, Gundogan's definitely a bonus. But I'm just saying, in terms of actually acquiring another player to bring in, I think we could still go out and get a like for Rodri, bro. And I don't even know who that could be. But I'm just saying, I wouldn't mind going and signing someone that's similar to him because I don't think there's anyone like him.
There is.
Mendy, wouldn't you?
I don't think we can say to City. I don't think we can say to City they can't use it as an excuse. But if anyone can do it without their best player, it probably is City, innit?
Yeah.
I think that's fair to say.
Been there, done that. You saw what happened.
Like, you man have done it without. You man have done it without Kevin. When Kevin De Bruyne was in his prime, we done it without Kevin De Bruyne.
Yeah, without him, bro.
By the way, a big thing that people keep touching on is like the context versus Arsenal. So for me, when they say Saliba, Odegaard, Rodri's out for the season. Yeah, City have done it before. KDB out half the season. You know, like, so if you lose Saliba for what, 10 games, 11 games, I don't know specifically what the amount is, or like 4 or 5 games at the end of the season, to me, it's not the same. You've lost the player to injury versus losing the player for the entire season. Even Odegaard is going to play at least, in theory, half the season. So to me, I think that's a bigger loss. And no one's saying that City can use this as an excuse not to win the league, but it's almost like if they don't win the league, you could maybe see why, if it gets to like 90 plus points and it's tight. Do you see what I mean?
They're saying Timber, but we still don't know.
Timber's not Rodri, man.
Yeah, Timber's not Rodri.
No,
the importance of Timber,
bro.
It's definitely not the same.
Rodri,
he's like fucking insane.
That's like me saying that. That's like me saying Matip when he got his ACL last year.
Yeah,
guys.
The importance of it's like you, man, losing Cole Palmer or something, or let's say in a way.
Yeah, you lost Palmer for the season. That's so peak.
You'd have got relegated. Like, and then
it's so peak,
bro.
When with what's it called? With Hooks,
Party
got injured. Remember, Party got that injury. I think when he was balling out in that first season, or maybe it was the second, or whatever. And it was just, it's like they had to find a solution. The thing is, City will find a solution because it's Pep Guardiola, bro. They'll find some way to adapt to play to make it that much better. You might even find that, you know what, these players run an extra 2 kilometers per game. You know what I mean? Kilometers, sorry.
I'm gonna use Monte's line. People just get upset when I call it how it is. The Arsenal fans, I'm not saying for Hooks, but they're so sensitive. There's such a bunch of individuals, man. Why are we talking about Timber? What's this got to do with Timber?
Oh, because Timber got injured first season, innit? But Timber hasn't had the same impact on Arsenal.
Let me line. This is what I'm saying about seek validation, yeah? Why are we talking about a world-class individual who's been performing at a top level for so many years, pivotal for a team winning so many leagues and Champions Leagues, by the way, to a guy that was playing in Netherlands just 2 years ago? This is what I'm saying. Arsenal fans are being weak, man. It's so jarring. Such weak individuals. What's going on?
It's a bit of a reach, innit? The Timber thing.
You're being polite. A bit of a reach.
A bit, bro.
It's a bit of a reach, innit? But like me personally, looking at how Timber's played, at least in the last 3-4 games, I can see why it affected our season, innit? But I would say Rodri being gone for the whole season is more like if Arsenal lost Saka for the.
No, it's worse.
Yeah, I think that's a fair equivalence.
No. I would say, Jay, I rate Rodri that highly. It's if we were to lose Odegaard and Saliba. I'll say 2 players.
All right, Chef.
I agree, bro. 100%. We're talking about Rodrigo here, bro. This is Rodrigo.
Why is that funny?
This is the best footballer on the planet, bro.
Buy one, get
this is the best footballer.
Okay.
Jay, do not say to me, if Rodri goes to Arsenal's team, we're looking at them completely different. Don't lie.
Nah, I get it, but
like,
for
you
me,
would,
it's just like being one of their top 2, 3, 4 players. Like, so it's like 1 for 1.
Rodri is like one midfielder in one.
Nah,
Sorry,
obviously
two
they're
midfielders and
missing
one.
Odegaard, which is just as bad, but he's just not out as long. That's the so Odegaard and Rodri. I know he's not as good, but they're both very important to their team. So I get Arsenal fans like being like, "Oh well, when we had this player injured, no one cared." Because it's like the boy who cried wolf. If you cry all the time, when you actually have something to cry about, I'm not gonna listen because you're crying all the time. And that's what it is with Arsenal fans, yeah? It's difficult to feel sympathy for them in certain moments because they're moaning all the time. So that's my point with this, yeah? You're doing a good job without Odegaard, but now you're going to start using Timber to compare to Rodri, and you lose the sympathy. You've lost the room. People are not going to come with you anymore. And that's the problem, Arsenal fans, you know?
I just want to ask Mons and Cass a question because they seem to be the police on this matter, yeah? So if I respond to if I respond to that, am I a victim? I just need to know. Like, if I
No, you're a victim. No. Hold on. Cass, I got this. No. Books, you're a victim for asking if you're a victim.
No, but I'm just trying to get clarification. I'm just trying to get clarification because I need to know what I can and can't respond.
No, you don't need to know what you can and can't say. If you're asking what you can and can't
why
say,
are you asking grown men what you think you should say or not say?
Come on,
Hooks. Come on,
Hey,
say
Hooks,
what you
I
wanna
got
say.
a question, though.
Man said, am I allowed to say this, by the way? Man said, what?
Man asked for a toilet break at work.
No, I'm just checking. Because if I want to say it, I'll say it. But I was just checking if it's something that would class me as a victim in it. Because I'm not quite sure what the criteria is.
If you had said Timber, I would call you a victim, but you didn't. So you're calm.
Shocking. Hey, Hooks,
anyway,
Hooks.
Let me run a couple of these as well. Let me catch Partey in Africa. It's on site. Big up Patrick. what a joke, man, bro. Rodri showed he didn't want it after 5 seconds. What the F? And then Ilias said, but why aren't Arsenal complaining on blocking the goalkeeper since they love to blame the referees? Bunch of hypocrites. If you don't know, Ilias is a Liverpool fan.
Of course.
What did you think? What did you think of that, Hooks? By the way, in terms of like I know a lot of Arsenal fans were upset about the referee. Like to me, I thought the ref was bad for both teams. Like, did you come out of the game thinking, "Oh my God, this referee performance"? Because I can't remember what your reaction was in the group chat. But I was like, did you come out of this game thinking the referee has robbed us? Did you think he was slightly unfair to one team? Like, did you think Trossard was brain dead for what he did? Like, where was your head at in terms of? I want to know what you thought about the referee's performance and the impact on the game.
I actually said it, I think, during the watch along, and I think after in the reaction as well, that like I don't even really want to chat about the ref in it because the ref was just bad in general in it. Like I don't think he was bad towards Arsenal. I just think he was bad in general. Like I think initially I thought, Trossard, why are you doing that? Like if anybody should know not to kick the ball away, should be an Arsenal player, right? Because of what happened only a few games ago, innit? But then after rewatching it back, like if you look at an angle from behind Trossard, you see that Martinelli's running down the left wing, innit? So obviously Trossard in his mind is thinking, I've won the ball. If I just clot it down the pitch, Martinelli's gonna run onto it, and then we have a break, right? And like the time between the ref actually blowing the whistle and him kicking the ball is so minimal.
They keep changing their mind too.
That in his mind, he's probably already decided he's kicking the ball. So in the moment, it's very hard to recognize that the whistle's gone and to change that decision that you've already made, isn't it? So
apparently he's given the yellow for the challenge and not for kicking away the ball. That was
so for me. For me, if that's the case, because the kick away I understand, but the challenge that goes over my head now. Because then I would say the ref is an idiot. Because I saw Haaland do the same thing and not get a yellow card.
No, it was for the
Haaland against who?
Against Saliba.
Because it was for kicking
in the air when they both collided.
Apparently, someone yesterday said that the PGMOL or whatever.
They said it was for kicking away.
They said it was for kicking the ball away.
The ref at the time said it was for the foul, but
it was actually for the delay.
Kicking it away.
If that's the case, then why did Doku not get booked? He said just play.
I think it's a bit different.
No, he
And I
literally
want
kicked the
that.
ball away. He legit kicked the ball away, and I think they scored from that. I think. Anyways, is that from the goal? It was.
No,
in
you're
the
talking
first
about the
half.
Bernardo Silva one. where he
But are
carries
we
the
are
ball.
we complaining about inconsistent refereeing decisions? 'Cause,
Yeah,
like,
yeah. Can I speak on this, please?
inconsistent referee decisions happen in the course of a game, let alone
Yeah.
using
Yeah,
5
Jay,
to
you
10
know why I don't like
games
this
as an average.
conversation?
So
But
I'm
regardless, are we all on board to say in 0.8 seconds to react? You're not a cat fam. Like,
Yo, Kaz, this is
the
what
ball
I'll say to you.
I think the
Kaz,
player
can
knows
I
what
say
he's
something
doing.
though?
I think it's harsh, but I think the
ball
player
hasn't
does
stopped,
know
though.
what he's doing in that moment. I
the ball hasn't
think
stopped.
it's the end. No, but if it's at the end, all right. Who's kicked ball and who hasn't kicked ball?
No,
on
no,
11
Kaz, we can't
No, wait, one
use this
second.
example.
No, I'm going to use that as an example. Who has actually kicked ball, by the way, consistently, bar once?
Well, like what's the
I'll say
level?
I
What's
say
the
well.
level we're talking about?
11
What's the level we're talking about?
aside. 11
Like,
aside.
Not 11, but I
okay.
believe.
If you made your school team first
So
11,
wait.
cool.
At the
Alright,
end
cool,
of a
yeah.
game, once you should know this, and I know this. Yeah. At the end of a game, regardless of the level, when a whistle's about to blow, what do? You kick
could
the
pull his
ball
foot
away
back,
as
bro.
far as possible. You don't care where it goes. You balloon it as a defender. You
Not if I'm
balloon it. If you're winning,
Yeah,
if you're winning,
not if I'm on a yellow, bro. If I'm on a yellow card, and you got to remember.
If I'm on the
obviously,
yellow
in the-
with Michael
it's like-
Oliver around.
Remember, you got to remember, our football isn't going to be as strict in it.
Yeah, but
So
you're not 2 seconds
I'll
after
be
whistle's
real.
been
I'm
blown,
lashing the ball. I'm lashing the ball into the next 5 pitches, bro. I'm lashing that ball 25,
Exactly.
50 yards. But if I'm the one who's committed the foul, because people are forgetting, it's not like the whistle blew and like, bro, he's fouled someone and then decided to kick the ball, knowing he's fouled someone. So that's why I say fuck the whistle.
He doesn't know
This 0.8 stuff. This 0.8 second stuff. Hold on, let me land. This 0.8 second stuff is stupid. It's irrelevant because he's the one who caused the foul. He knows he fouled the player.
He doesn't know.
He doesn't know
because
It's reaction when he turns around, Monts. When he turns around, you can't switch at the referee that quickly if you don't hear it as you're kicking it. Do you see what I mean?
No. I'm not talking about the whistle. I'm not talking about the whistle. He's the one who has fouled the player, blatant foul. No one tell me, I'm not even sure. Of course it's a foul. I'm not saying it's maybe it's a yellow card.
Foul,
whether you might think it's a yellow card is a different conversation. It is a clear foul. And why have you decided to kick the ball away after fouling someone?
Did you know this is? Did you know what it is?
Because he's an idiot. He's an idiot. He's a moron.
This is what you do. Everyone knows.
That's a mad take.
One sec. Everyone knows play to the whistle. Everyone knows play to the whistle. That is like one of the number one rules in football. Play to the whistle. So if you commit the foul, regardless if you think it's a foul or not, during that time when you bodied someone, anyways, you don't think I've committed a foul. You think about what you need to do in the next step. And if you booted the ball and your leg's about to hit the ball, but the referee's blown it, you can't react your way to pull away your leg. And then so you're trying to clear the ball because you're trying to get through the half or the end of the game, whichever way you want to look at it. That is shit from the referee, regardless.
And also, you know when he blows the whistle. By the way, you know when he blew the whistle, Cass.
On my nerves.
Go on.
It's fine.
On a general point, yeah. I don't like this. Is what I don't like in general, yeah. Like the refs are inconsistent for everybody at different parts of a game and in the league. So maybe next week Chelsea will get a decision and Brighton might get a penalty. That's not a pen. Or the week after, we might get a decision against Liverpool. This is how it goes. What I don't like is when people they call victim on a decision that doesn't go their way and they act as if it just happens to them. And the inconsistencies are just happening to them.
No, it's just been called out.
That doesn't mean I never once said hooks. That doesn't mean I can call it out. Never said that. But my issue is when people call it out for their club, the way I hear it is like, it's so done unjust, it's unfair, and the refs don't like us. When clearly, if you watch the Premier League, every single match, every weekend, you'll see inconsistencies.
There's dodgy decisions in every game.
So what I like, Jay, is people act like it's just their club. It's so jarring.
But you know what it is, yeah? If it happened to your team, I guarantee you, man, are going.
That's my point, Kaz. That's my point.
I'm not, bro. I'm honestly not, bro.
In this instance, for me, and this is not guaranteed. Obviously, you lot are your own people, innit? But for majority of fans, If that was your club, you'd be screaming. No, you'd be screaming hammer and tong that what the f you just ruined our game. The fact is,
can I just speak for you lot on the panel? I've never heard any of you, man.
Go on.
I don't think I've heard Jay, Mons.
You've never heard me.
You've never heard me talk about the ref on the stream. I don't think you ever have.
Yeah, but it gets to a point.
No, because why have I never heard Jay talk about the ref or Mons?
Because you know what it is. I don't know. I hear it, but when you think of big games, yeah, you don't really hear. I don't really hear Michael on
talking about like, we didn't get a pen today.
Oh,
I never heard that.
Yeah. But that's an idiot thing to do. But this is what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying.
Tweet. Do you know what I mean? This is
Unless, for example, Rodri or a Man City player takes out Partey,
Check GC.
If someone takes out Partey or a defender and it's a blatant red, and we sit on these streams and say, Kaz, you know what? That could have been a red. That's a different conversation, or what could have been. What we don't sit here and hear me go, Chelsea today, man. The reason why we lost is because the ref. We didn't get a pen, and
I'm pretty sure there's probably an instance of last season where you probably complained about the ref.
Exceptions don't make rules, though. Yes.
No, hold on. But for me, the closest to this for Tottenham, for me, was Bazuma last season when he got sent off for diving for a second yellow. And I couldn't find one Spurs fan who didn't turn around and say, Bazuma, you're an idiot for giving the referee a decision. Yeah, everyone was like, you gave the referee an opportunity to send you off, and he took it. No one was like, oh, well, this guy didn't get sent off for a second yellow for diving. Havertz, I remember seeing a few weeks previously, Havertz dived on a yellow, and the ref didn't give a foul, and he didn't give a pen, and he didn't book him. Yeah, so I was like, okay, cool. So I get where Arsenal are irritated, but they also have to look at themselves and say, do Arsenal push the line more than other teams? Yeah, are Arsenal pushing the line, like in terms of the little kickaways, the little fouls, the holding onto the ball, how long it's taking them to restart and stuff? Arsenal are pushing the line, in my opinion, more than other teams. So maybe it's logical that they're going to get penalized more than other teams for these things as well. What do you think, Hooks?
In my opinion, that's waffle. Because I remember when Arsenal wasn't doing any of this and we would lose to the bigger teams, and people would say to us, Arsenal need to learn how to use the dark arts. Arsenal need to man up. Arsenal are moving weak. Like, all the stronger teams, they know how to use the dark arts. Why are Arsenal not using the dark arts? And then when we start using them, people go, it's only logical that, they get more bad treatment from the refs because they waste more time and all the antics. So it's like, you can't talk out both sides of your mouth, innit? Like, obviously, everyone's entitled to their opinion. And me personally, like, in the moment, sometimes I'll slew a ref in it. But like after like a day or so, it's like, okay, whatever. We lost the game or maybe we drew the game or we won it. Doesn't, at the grand scheme of things, it don't matter, innit? But this ref specifically, this ref, who very similar to Mike Dean, remember the ref that celebrated when Tottenham scored against Arsenal, don't like Arsenal, bro. Like, this ref has given, the most red cards to Arsenal. This is the same ref that gave Martinelli 2 yellow cards in the space of 5 seconds, bro. Like, it's clear, whatever it may be, it's clear that he has some sort of thing against Arsenal in it. But it's like, it's whatever in it. It's part of the game. Like, it's gonna happen. Like, everybody don't like everybody in it. But my problem is, and it keeps on happening recently, is in games where Arsenal have got someone sent off for wasting time kicking the ball away, I've seen other people kick the ball away in those games and not get carded. So I'm not saying it shouldn't happen because we all know what the rules are in it. But what I'm saying is you can't expect Arsenal fans to not be vexed at the fact that their players are getting sent off for a yellow card for wasting time, but then they can spot out on numerous occasions where it's not even just one occasion, numerous occasions where a yellow card hasn't been given for the ball being kicked away. Yeah, inconsistencies happen.
That's fair. That's fair. I think what you said then, folks, is fair. Everything you said then is probably the most rational and logical I've ever heard you on this panel. So yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, that's fair. But you know what it is? I hear a lot of Arsenal fans here. You know what it is? They're quick to criticize external factors rather than internal. That's my issue. When Arsenal lose a game or draw a game, I swear to you, you can go on the social media or go on these streams or any other streams, the first point of call you hear is the ref, the other manager, a player. It's never, we weren't good today or we didn't deserve to win. It's always, was you good today though? Yeah, not really, but the ref screwed us over. It's like, it's jarring, isn't it?
But I feel like this game, so if we talk about the game, I think we deserve to win this game. Personally,
I think so too. Regardless,
I think that from that aspect, I feel like the players were very hard done by. Like this is why, go on.
No. Don't let me not stop your roll. Go on. Sorry.
And I was going to say, like, when Man City scored, bro, anybody that was watching the watch, bro, I was hurt for the players, bro. Like, because in that first half, to go behind against Manchester City at their ground, to then claw it back and then take the lead and then get a red card and then be forced in the whole of the second half, which was about 57 minutes of play, of having to like be so defensively resolute, having to like anytime we did come a bit forward, having to run, like players moving about, coughing up dust from there. They worked to the bone, to lose it at the not even last minute, the dying embers, last seconds of the game, bro.
Because of a lapse of concentration.
That was upsetting, bro. Like I can't lie. It was actually like all trolls aside.
Because of a lapse of concentration, though, bro.
It was upsetting.
But you know what? Yeah, for me, I think this is the energy focus. The energy focus is bare wrong. Since I've been young, everyone's complained about the refs, bro. Since I've been young, no matter what, you always talk about the referee's display. Whether it's right or wrong or whatever, you always cuss out the ref, and the ref has always been the point of focus. The issue is the Premier League keeps giving these big games to the same culprits that make certain decisions that are always controversial and absolutely piss poor. The two main ones these days is Michael Oliver and Anthony Taylor. Both of them are the two most controversial refs in this whole scenario. The thing is, if the Premier League were to appoint one of the new or the latest referees that people don't really know about and put them in a game like this to prove themselves, if they can put themselves in a game, it shouldn't be any different to any game that they've ref before. And the thing is, the focus wouldn't be on them, and it wouldn't be, but this referee's accepted this amount from a separate deal to go referee over in Saudi or America or whatever. The whole focus is that the Premier League probably does this on purpose because they know they're going to get something out of this. That's what I think. It's the madness that these refs get the high caliber games, and they're so shit year after year. There's a whole thread of Michael Oliver's weird decisions for one club, and then another, it's not so different. And it's like the consistency of shit, whether it's Chelsea with Anthony Taylor, Man United with both Michael Oliver and Anthony Taylor, Arsenal, pretty much everyone that I know of, except a couple like Stuart Atwell and them, and Liverpool, especially Michael Oliver. Like, they don't like this man because guess what? It's like this guy's got a favorable tie with some other clubs. It could be that. I don't know. But the whole point is the referees are just ruining games. They ruined that game. Like I said yesterday, they ruined it for City and they ruined it for Arsenal. We were going to have a great game. We were going to ruin it. He ruined a great game because guess what? Calafiori scored a banger, but guess what? That was a bit mad because he called everyone over, but City couldn't get back in shape in time. Walker's fast, luckily, but they couldn't get back in time. The midfield was non-existent, which gave Calafiori the opportunities to actually score that. Gabriel, that was great.
They won't talk about that, though. They won't talk about that. That's the issue, Kaz. They won't be balanced about it, bro.
No. But forget about what the fans think. The whole point is the referee ruined that game because the second half, we know City would have done something to come back, and we know that Arsenal wouldn't have went into a low block so soon, but they had no choice. So that made that game so one-sided that it was just on a viewer's perspective, it was shit.
Can I just quickly before you run this, because I'm like, I kind of like look at it kind of both ways. Because I'm like, I feel like based on the game context, Arsenal kind of did deserve to win. But when you actually look at the game purely from the game point of view, City also very much deserved a point. Because you can argue that with them losing Rodri early in the game, them coming in 2-1 down, Arsenal did go into a very good low block. But Arsenal had no intention of attacking in the second half. It was attack versus defense. You can't. You can't. Arsenal are not. Hold on. Arsenal are not the only team to ever go down to 10 men. I appreciate it's Man City, but Arsenal had no intention of attacking in the second half.
Hard with 11,
which is fair enough. They don't have to. But let's not pretend that they couldn't have tried potentially to have a counter or else. They had no intention of doing it because they had a lead.
Liverpool tried it and lost 5-0.
Something to hold on to. I'm not begrudging Arsenal playing like that, but City, just based off how the game went and how in that second half it was attack versus defense, they just eventually they made their own luck. They deserved the point, and Arsenal were unlucky. But I think it was fair. I think the draw was fair.
I don't think it was. I think
stop using that 5-0. Stop using that time when Mane got sent off, because we weren't fighting for the league with like the way you lot were. We were fighting for top 4 that year. So let's not do that.
Regardless, at the Etihad, I think he's on the phone. At the Etihad, before this game, we were all thinking more than likely, not all.
I didn't say I want you to say high line comments.
We all expected City to win this game overall, and we've been saying that. You know, we've been on that brigade of Arsenal's attacks just not as good as what we expect it to be in such and such. So when it comes to them defending with 10 men at the Etihad, I don't expect Arsenal to get a counter-attack against them, because they're going to keep the ball even more, and they're going to be going over and over again until they get the goal, which they did. But overall, the fact is, the way this show has gone is more like along the lines of how Arsenal didn't get their W, and more along the lines how we're praising City for getting their point, which makes no sense when they're at home with 11 men.
Once, bro. That's why I've been silent, because I've been pissed off that we couldn't break down 10 men for 45 minutes, bro. It's embarrassing.
There's been no City praise on this.
It's embarrassing. All I can say is all of our men were occupied, all the attackers were occupied in the second half, and our defenders had our best attacking opportunities, like Josko Vardio and Kyle Walker taking long shots, bro. That's it. We couldn't break them down, bro. I was watching it and I felt incarcerated myself, because it was no one's breaking that down the way they were defending, bro.
Why is everyone cooking Monts in the comment section?
Oh no, this Monster's just the villain, isn't it? It don't matter.
Did you even say anything? Mom's on bugging up. Did you even say anything?
I don't have to say anything. These men are just so sensitive.
I thought I missed that when I got a drink. I was like, I came back. I was like,
what? Now, anyway,
for no reason.
Overall, now,
we're talking about City, bro. No, go on, guys, go on.
No, I was just gonna say now. Overall, now that Rodri is injured for the whole year and confirmed, Arsenal, you are clear favourites. You must. There's no excuse.
I disagree, man. I disagree still, because they can get up for games like us, bro. I don't know if they can go to every. I think I'm confident. Man City, even though we might drop points, yeah, I still think majority of the teams we will slap, bro. Like for example, you saw against Arsenal straight away. Listen, I think, and I have to ask you a question as well, Hooks. Yeah. Do you think Arteta is susceptible to the media, bro? What I mean is, everyone last year was saying how you would have won the league if you went to the Etihad and attacked, yeah. And then when he tried to do it, he was getting slapped, bro. You remember Haaland scored because when you tried to attack us, it didn't really work. So then when you went back to your shell, you scored. It kind of suited you better, bro. I'm just saying, like, overall, I think against the majority of the teams, we'll break them down. Yeah.
Break who down?
Break who down?
Defenses, bro. I think we'll break defenses down.
Oh, you mean Man City will break down other teams' defenses?
Yeah, we'll break defenses down still. But yeah,
I think
it's been tough.
And by the way, Monts, your team has also got a chance in my mind. You have a shout. We should give them a shout. Because last night, by the way, last night, Monts said Diaz right now, and I'm pretty sure he's talking about on form before he goes off one. Gravenberch is the best midfielder in the league.
No, he's not. No, he's not.
Oh, wait, stop. 1 sec. He said Diaz is the best winger in the league. According to Monts, Salah is the best right winger in the league, and rightfully so. Van Dijk is the best centre-back in the league, and Alisson is still the best goalkeeper. So, and now Rodri's out, which is a major piece for them, by the way. A major key player in their sixth role, and don't deny it. Liverpool.
You know what I would say on this?
Liverpool fans, your energy should also change.
I'm just tired of the breast sucking of Arsenal Football Club, and then just mounting it onto Liverpool when you feel it's
you are in the race.
Relevant. Genuinely cupping Arsenal's breast and giving and letting them breastfeed.
And also, Liverpool, I saw a quote to you from Monts, and which is right again. When obviously we all talk about Gabriel and Saliba, but we're not also talking about 4 clean sheets and 5 of the games is Konate and Van Dijk.
I would say though, to be fair, a few points I want to make here. Firstly, Moises Caicedo is the best midfielder in the league. I don't want to hear anything. I don't want to hear nothing from another. Now Rodri's out. He's definitely him. Secondly, what I would say is Liverpool fans,
No
yeah,
chance.
they do this thing where like they think they're in a process. No, buddy, you're not in no process. Nowadays in football, you don't need to change a manager to wait 3 years to see some progress. Man, just
I'm
can
still
make
stuck on the
incremental
Caicedo thing.
changes.
Sorry, that one's still. Sorry, that one.
No, I don't know why you're
Caicedo's-
moving
he's not been
bamboozled.
he's
That's
not been,
what I
he's not
said,
been
bro.
better than Gravenberch in these first 5 games. I think he's been good.
100% he has been. Yes,
Nah.
he has been. Moise Caicedo has been the best midfielder in the league this season.
What?
No,
What? I mean,
100%.
has he?
Gravenberch, I'm
He
talking
has.
about, I'm only talking about these. I'm talking about these just based on the 5.
And also, what I want to say is Liverpool fans, let me finish what
Right.
I'm saying. They seem to think changing the manager means you're in a process and it's going to take 2 years to see something or a year. Bro, all you've done is change the manager. And the same team you've got now is the same team that finished like 5 points off the league or 6 points off the league. So why are we
do you hold?
why are we,
Do you
one
hold
second.
Arnie Slot? Gone.
I've literally said to you, I'll be consistent on these teams. I said Liverpool should be aiming for the league. I've been saying that. So I'm not just saying this now because you've won 4 out of 5 games. I've been
I
saying
think
this.
you are.
My issue is
You were saying you were going to finish.
looking
Hold on,
around
you
the
were saying
room,
you were
doing
gonna
with
finish.
side eye stuff.
You man was-
I don't
again.
understand, bro.
No.
All you've done
Okay,
is change the
now
manager.
let me explain what confuses me.
Where's your
Yeah,
expectations
because
at?
when we weren't signing anyone in the window, most of you guys didn't even have us. Some of you guys didn't even have us in the top 4. I'm not saying you, Ches. Some of you lot didn't have us in the
That's
top
right.
4. Yeah. Ches, you said you're not with the top 2. You're chilling with us. That's what most man said as well.
I said we're 4th or 3rd. I've been saying that.
Yeah, exactly. None of you lot had Liverpool in a title race when we weren't signing anyone. Also, do any of you lot hold Arnie Slot to the same standard as Jurgen Klopp? I just want to know that.
No. That's not what we're doing here. That's not
I
what we're
can't
doing
do
here.
that still. Not
No,
straight
no,
away.
no.
So just hear me out. Just hear me out.
Your club employed him, bro.
Hear me out. I let you
Your
finish. I did
club
let
employed him.
you finish.
Yes.
Yes, I know we employed him, but that's not the question.
So
I'm
why do you
asking
employ him then once?
I'm asking you. Did any of you, man, hold Arnie Slot to the same standard?
No one answer. Once your question
Why?
is irrelevant.
Why?
I'll tell
That's
you
a
why.
valid question.
No, let me answer the question, bro.
I Ches. Do you know what this sounds like? This sounds like to me.
Oh, yeah,
seek
you man don't wanna answer
validation,
the question,
avoid
yeah.
expectation.
The
This
facts,
again,
look,
you
man don't want to answer. You man
Let me
don't
answer your
want to
question then. You answer the
A
question.
great man once said about living in an apartment box and expectations. I don't
100%.
remember the quote. I don't remember the
Get
quote
him back his
specifically.
keys, Jay.
But it was about living in the same block.
Give
But
him back his keys.
Why can no one answer my question though? Why can't no one answer my question?
It's a relevant question, man.
Cass, do the Arsenal. Cass, do the Arsenal thing you do.
Your
Answer my question.
club
Do the Arsenal thing you do.
employed him.
Do the
So
Arsenal.
I'm going to assume they expect.
I don't know
better
what the
than
question
Klopp,
was.
no?
I asked.
No?
What was the
Did
question?
anyone when Arnie Slot got appointed in the summer?
Forget about
Did anyone hold Arnold Slot to the same standard? that
Forget
they hold
about
the
our
other clubs?
opinion of him.
No.
Your club employed him once.
But hold
so
on, Ches.
expect
But
your
now
club
I've
to
seen.
improve.
But now I've seen.
So my point. Cool. Do you know what? Hold on.
Why
Everyone be quiet.
about what I think?
I'll answer the question for you. Lot. Absolutely not one of you. So,
Why
by
is
that
it
logic,
relevant?
on top of Liverpool not
Why is it
improving
relevant?
the squad,
Have some
now,
expectations,
by the way,
bro. Stop avoiding
why is
it.
it relevant?
Avoiding it.
Again,
Why is it relevant?
I'm listen, you lot don't need to say anything. I answer the question.
Yeah, but
for
why
you
is it relevant?
Since
It's
you
not
lot-
relevant.
No.
She's waffling.
Listen,
Why is it relevant? Why is it
Let him
relevant?
finish.
Man, please stop doing the delinquent thing. You man are not stupid individuals. You know what I'm talking about, yeah?
Well,
So cool. So cool. You guys have brains, please. Act like it.
Yeah, but
Right
so
now.
do you. So you know that your club employed him.
What I'm saying is, if you lot don't hold the manager to the same standard, and a lot of what I was hearing in the summer was that Klopp was the one that made these players play to the level they were playing. Now, I especially heard that from Ches. Word for word, bar for bar in the summer, these players are playing to this level because of
you can't do deflecting team on. That's my job.
Again, let me land.
Let him land.
That is what I heard on this very panel. Yeah. So that was the energy during the summer, and obviously the predictions of where Liverpool are going to finish. And people were also saying we're probably going to be battling with top 4 or just in and around 3rd or 4th. Yeah.
Oh, you're right.
So when people are saying, so when Ches is saying to me, I don't have this opinion after 5 games. Of course you have this opinion over 5 games, because this wasn't your opinion when Liverpool weren't signing anyone. This wasn't your opinion when Slot got appointed. This wasn't your opinion when Jurgen Klopp was ready to leave. So, guys, stop being delinquent because you know this wasn't the energy. I'm not the one that's flip flopping. You, man, are.
Okay.
Your opinions have changed.
I'm not done. You have to be done. You're waffling. You have to be done. You're going to be done now. I want to overtalk.
I'm not done.
You're calling me a delinquent, not let me finish. Waffling on. Why are you talking about irrelevant things, bro?
I'm not finished.
No one asked you about what my opinion is.
I'm not finished. I'm not finished.
Guys, in 5 minutes,
I'm not finished. I said stop acting like delinquents. I'm not finished. I said stop acting like delinquents because you're not delinquents. So stop acting like it. You man are acting like it right now. You man are changing your opinion based on these first 5 games and swearing that it's not because of the first 5 games. You didn't have this energy during the summer. You didn't have this energy laughing at my window. So why do you have this energy now?
Because I've watched the first 5 games. Hello? What?
So it's
what? I don't,
so are you not agreeing with?
I don't understand.
This is why I should have taken the answer. This is why I should have led the answer.
Honestly, wait, man. No, wait, because we have to. I'm sorry.
That was a great answer.
You need to stop this whole thing now, yeah? Because it doesn't matter what I said, or Ched said, or Jay said, or Kaz said, or anybody said.
The whole point of this panel
about Liverpool's. No, it doesn't matter because our opinions do not decide who gets hired or who wins a league. That's not how football works, bro. Because remember, we have brains. You have a brain as well, bro. So, by the way, my opinion may be that I don't know if Slot is as good as Klopp, but your board definitely thought that he was. Your board made the decision. So what? Do you rate our opinions over your club's opinions?
That's rhetorical, Mons. I'm going to come in now.
Thank you, Ched. Thank you, Ched. Because he was about to answer. Remember, don't be a delinquent, bro.
Don't be a delinquent, Mons. Then we finish.
Don't be a delinquent, bro. So please explain to me, why I cannot say, that Liverpool should be favourites alongside Arsenal. Because I'm not saying that we shouldn't, but I'm saying
that's rhetorical, by the way, Mons. Just saying.
Because you have the best goalkeeper in the world, you have the best centre back in the world, you have the best right winger in the world. This isn't even on form. On form, you have the best centre mid in the world and or in the league before you nitpick, and you have the best left winger in the league. So you have the most clean sheets. You've conceded the least goals. I'm pretty sure you're close to scoring the most in the league. So why can we not sit here as a panel and say, Rodri's out now? Liverpool should really be challenging for the league. They're favourites now. Why can't we do that?
My thing is, as well, Hookshare, he keeps talking about my opinion on Liverpool or our opinion on the panel. That is irrelevant to why your board hired the guy. Do you understand that? They're 2 different conversations. If you want to talk about my opinion, flip-flopping, I had you 3rd. That's not in a title race or not in the top 4 battle. It depends on how you perform. So that's how that stands. Second thing is, forget about the first 5 games. You're a Liverpool Football Club. You have players in their prime who are all going to leave, by the way, Mons. Reality check. Hello. They're all going to leave in the summer, yeah? So this is their last year of the Kumbaya stinging opera. It's a last dance, Jay, that Mons has to deal with before Jay gets those keys out, starts jangling them, and open your apartment door. You know what I'm saying? My thing is...
Okay, listen, to add
this
on
guy,
to
we'll sit here, but the host is going, we're going to get to it.
That was totally worth it.
No expectations, Jay. I was going to get first. Yeah, that's it, man. Yeah.
Can I have a go?
I know.
I've got one question. I've got one question for once.
I've been waiting, though. Go on.
It's quick. Do expectations change once? Yes or no?
Of course, but not after 5 games.
Okay. Can I?
All right, cool. But how about this then? My expectations of Liverpool have changed because you've convinced me in 5 games. That's all I needed. That sample size, and I can also admit, and I'll do the Arsenal thing and be logical and say, for me, I feel like my opinion so far on Liverpool has been completely wrong.
Yeah, I've been wrong. I was wrong.
I actually rate you, man. Like I actually hold you, man, in high regard because of the way you play football. I'll be like, you know what? It might be Nottingham Forest. I don't care. It's the fundamentals of what I see in it personally. For me, for Liverpool right now, it's true. If it was Arsenal conceding the least goals, we'll be hearing the most about it. If they were defending the way they did, we'll be hearing the most about it. Maybe spicy Sam Allardyce ball and flipping Mikel Pulis ball might be the way forward again, like they did in the good old days. Just saying.
Right, let me, Mons, can I just? I want to throw.
Fair enough. I don't have it. Yeah, you fair enough. That's fair.
Just quickly on what you said, because I feel like in the summer, I think my point about Liverpool was, listen, like you've got Slot coming in. I expect there to be a drop off. I feel in the summer. I feel like there's a bit of double dipping going on. No, I think no, because first of all, it's a long season. Liverpool got
Yeah.
80-something points last season. I
That's
still
my
think
point.
they won't get that many points this season. So it's very early to start people doing a
Talking
victory
about
lap
title,
opinion.
On to
talking about
keys,
long
the
term.
keys.
So my
Yeah.
point to Mons was
Welcome to James
me,
Block, bro. Yeah.
when we talk, Mons, there's a lot of inconsistency in terms of the conversation. Because
Yeah.
I'll say I think Liverpool are going to drop down,
Yeah.
and then I'll get pushback because Liverpool have got good players. Maybe they can stay stable. I'll say you don't talk like you're gonna win. You live in the apartment block of hope rather than
Where's those keys? Let me
expectation.
get those keys.
You'll
Jay.
come back
Yeah,
and say,
because
"Oh well,
no,
why should we?"
No,
expect
Mons, you don't talk. Let Jay speak.
Hold on. You'll
Yeah.
come back and say,
Yeah.
"Why should we expect to finish X and Y?" But then the same mouth will be Liverpool 6 times, and so it's so inconsistent. The rhetoric that you want me to the rhetoric you want me to believe Liverpool are. Is it Liverpool 6 times? Is it we're rebuilding? Is it we're good enough with our world class players?
it was
I don't know because you're not.
Jay, this is why Jay,
Jay,
let's be honest, Jay, bro, you do know, bro, because when I said I don't sit in the same building as you, I was referring to Spurs Football Club, and you said there was going to be a drop off, and I said no, Liverpool should stay stable, but we haven't seen Arne Slot manage a Premier League game yet. So by that logic, we don't really know what Liverpool we might see. But I don't think the drop-off is going to be like with United and those guys there. That was the point. So my point has stayed exactly the same. And my point is not going to change over 5, 6 games. I like over the first 5 games, 6 games. I actually like what I've seen. I've actually really it's made me more optimistic about things because, as I said, I've always said, one thing that I didn't completely disagree with Ches when he said at the time is that most of what these men know is Jurgen Klopp. So if there is a drop off, it's not a crazy thing to say that Liverpool could drop off. Because I agree, I said there would be a slight drop off, which is why I didn't have the opinion of Liverpool challenging for the title, because a lot of what these men know is just Klopp ball. However, after the first 5, 6 games and seeing that the quality is still there, which has exceeded what I thought I was going to see. I still thought we was going to be stable. Stable was never the thing. It was whether we could be with City and Arsenal. It was whether we could still be in that bracket.
Can you?
That's the whole conversation that we're having right now.
I'm asking you this question now.
Want to answer the question? Are you with City and Arsenal or not?
I think I still need to see more. I still need to
see
more.
what?
I hold on. With Rodri being injured,
it's a little both sides. It's a little both sides.
No, say it. Months, please finish.
With Rodri and the ACL, for me, that's given Liverpool a big boost in it. From a Liverpool perspective,
this is why I disagree, Monts, bro. This is why I disagree. If you look at
you think without Rodri, there's no difference without Rodri.
There's a big difference, massive difference, but we're still first, and he started 1 Premier League game, I think.
But we're saying, but obviously we're talking for the long run. Obviously, you've done well without Rodri. Now you've done well without Rodri.
We've done well, bro. That's what I'm saying.
I said at the start of the stream. Can you lot? If anyone can do it without Rodri, yes, it's going to be Man City. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But to do it for the season with some new players that haven't, Arsenal have a better chance. And if Liverpool are there, they have a better chance as well. Because anyone who loses their best player, there is a drop-off, bro. Anyone who loses their best player for the season. No one's invincible. You know what I'm saying? Apart from, no one's invincible in it.
So the question I've got to you, quickly is, are Liverpool good enough to finish on a similar level to Rodri-less City, in your opinion?
Yeah. No, I do. If there's no Rodri,
I think it's a stretch still.
But you know what it is, Jay. But Jay, to answer to Jay also, but that's also to say that Liverpool.
What you're saying, by the way.
No, Jay, I'm not saying. Jay, I'm saying that that's also on the bounds that Liverpool don't get any injuries. Because everyone's going to get injuries at some part of the season. And I still feel like City and Arsenal are better equipped to deal with injuries than we are.
So essentially what you've just told us is you're officially title contenders.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
said that
he
once.
just- yeah, he
I
just
can't
said
lie,
that.
So
you
you
have
said
just said
once.
that.
Yeah, man.
You've
That's what
literally
you
just
said.
said that once.
Once, yeah.
And
Nice.
Welcome.
Welcome,
I don't.
welcome to the party.
Wait,
Welcome
you
to
just
the-
said it again.
I'll be
Oh,
over to give you some
Welcome
fresh
to the
juice in
table,
morning.
man.
Don't worry about
Once,
it.
Nice,
finally
nice,
having some
nice.
chest.
You're
It's like-
finally here.
It's a relief.
Welcome, bro.
You know
get
what?
to
This
say
is the
how you
first time.
actually
This is the
feel.
first
Right.
time I feel like someone's writing off Man City. I can't believe man are actually writing off Man City.
I
Even
don't
though
know,
this is
man.
monumental,
I didn't
bro.
write- I didn't write. No, no, no.
Mike,
Mike,
say that.
before you say that, I didn't write.
You
that.
man, that's
I
what
said
you've been
if-
doing, bro.
No, I said bro, I literally said at the start of the stream, if anyone can win the league without their best player, it's probably Man City. Arsenal ain't doing that shit. Liverpool ain't doing that
Been
shit.
there, done
It's
it. You know,
probably you,
facts.
man. But I said
100%.
that's on the basis that we don't get a key injury. Because if we lost Van Dijk, we're not winning no league. And if
Yeah, you need
these
yeah,
man,
you
if
need
Odegaard was out for the
perfect
season, they're not
conditions.
winning no league. That's
Yeah, you
that's
need perfect. Mark, you need perfect conditions.
I
Even
agree.
Harvey Elliott being injured
It's true.
is a bit of an issue. I get. I'm not even trying to
Yeah, and
set
there's
you
no
up
such
for
thing as
something
perfect conditions.
later on in the season. If so happens this happens to be a setup based on circumstance, then so be it. But I am not actually trying to set you up for something later in the season. I believe what you're saying. I think without
Yeah.
bro,
Rodri,
you lot can have your
Liverpool
opinion
should
and
be
I'll
thinking-
I'll tell you
have
what's
mine. You
You
lot
know
can have
what's
your
right off?
opinion and I'll have mine, innit? That's what it
Exactly.
is. You lot can have your
Our
opinion.
opinions
You
are
lot rate
probably
Liverpool
similar.
at this point. Some of you lot rate Liverpool higher than what I rate Liverpool. That's fine. I don't mind that. I like
Yeah, I
that.
don't
At
rate
least
Liverpool
all
higher.
my
Hey,
teams
what
do.
we want to see you fall. So we project.
You know
I'm
what?
saying no,
Highlight.
JJ.
You can do the build up and
You're
see
not-
me fall,
he's
but
not
as I said,
fooling
I've been
for it.
doing this
JJ,
for
can I
long
make
enough.
something
I
clear?
can't
He's
get
not
used
fooling
to it.
All right, it's all right. He's
Oh,
not
my
taking the bait
Guys, one
quite
second,
yet,
literally,
boys.
one
But it's a
second,
long
yeah, one
season.
Listen, man.
Fine,
Listen,
fine,
man.
fine.
Jay,
Season,
I'm
man.
listen.
It's a long
I'm glad
season.
after your 3 points to see you smiling again, man. That's because I'm smiling
Okay,
again after
all
my 3
right,
points.
all right.
So you know what I'm saying?
all
You
Yeah,
know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah,
So big you up on
Okay,
To
all
be
right.
fair,
I
to be
deserve
fair,
that. I
what I would
deserve
say
that.
is, yeah,
I definitely deserve that.
when we're not talking about, well, obviously, banter aside, I'm not talking about like your expectation. We're talking about the clubs, innit? I'm not talking about mine because I had you man finishing third, and I said Chelsea 4. So I don't think that's going to change. I'm more thinking about,
obviously, bro. Come on.
yeah, I'm more thinking about the club because, like, for example, like Chelsea, for example, for £1.5 billion. We sacked Poch, who everyone told me to keep Poch. Why did we get rid of him? And
Yeah,
so the club hired someone they thought could improve the guy. I'm not going to now sit here and go, we finished 6th last season, so therefore I'm expecting the same. No, I expect to improve because you hired the guy. Same in Liverpool. We obviously think Klopp is this top guy, but now all of a sudden I'm hearing Liverpool fans go, you know what? Maybe he wasn't that tactically flexible in the end. Maybe he wasn't that good. All of a sudden now I'm hearing starting on Klopp's name because he's not there anymore. So it's very quick how things can just change depending on the circumstance. That's what I'm saying. So if after 10 games, we've got like 7 wins, 8 wins out of 10.
The Rodri thing's a massive factor. It's a massive factor.
That's what I'm saying, man. I'm not gonna lie to you. If I was in your position now, I'll be wanting my club to like push for a league.
No,
I wouldn't
crazy how that
like, oh, maybe third. I'm like, yo.
I don't want to finish third, by the way. The one.
I know you don't, but I wouldn't be.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even be projecting that.
So before this keeps going on and on, I'll tell you what is a write-off. Just to intersect real quick, are these likes. There's been a consistent 1,000 people through it since what, the half-hour mark, maybe even less than that. In this, and the likes are only on 288. That's a write-off, bro. That's a write-off. That's basically like spending £1 billion and having literally minimal expectations of top 4, aka Chelsea. So what are you lot doing? Like we need more. We need to be. We need to be in first. We need to be in first place with these likes.
Have Man U even won a game this season?
Relax, Chaz. Relax. Is your head hot? Okay, then.
No, I mean serious, guys. Have I actually ever won a Premier game this season? I genuinely can't remember. If so,
Anyway,
amazing.
Anyway,
7 points out of 15 and Drew Palace.
It's terrible.
They employ Garnacho. This guy's
the
chatting to me.
Garnacho's got more goals than your wingers. So, anyways, long story short,
Who's wingers?
please,
Who's?
his wingers.
How many goals you got?
If not the same, I think he's got like
I'll show you. Got
altogether.
like 2 goals.
I think he's got like I think he's got like 5 or 6 now altogether.
Come on, man.
So
5,
anyways,
6 goals.
altogether. Anyways, more than your wingers. Anyway, the whole point is, look, the likes are dusty. So if you don't mind, please go and do that. Also, because this chat can go on forever and ever and ever, in the pinned or right here, you can find either Mr. Chestnut's TikTok, Halftime Hooks or Crooks. You can find him on YouTube, or Mr. Micz. This will be going over to Montz's channel, where we're pretty much going to have another conversation. Yeah? Big up to everyone that's been here as well. Big up to supports. Hopefully, you lot are not too down in the dumps. Also, you can find us on TikTok as well. Never a foul. Just go search it. You'll find it. Go follow it. We don't have enough followers on it yet, but it's building. Funny clips. Has anyone else got anything to say? Anyways, anything got coming up?
European football.
There's some Carabao Cup games.
Europa League starts. The road to build
Yeah,
out.
the smoke. Watford tonight.
Yeah.
I literally dropped a video just before coming on here and it build up to the Arsenal Bolton game in it. So if you could check that out.
I'm gonna post one today.
Breed Greatness, how many cards have issued this season for delay? I don't even know. That would be an interesting stat to find. Scotty says losing Rodri is bigger, but we can all agree that our weakness and most of our goals conceded last season was down Zinchenko's side. He was our weak link, is Scotty saying. Ref blow before Walker got back, by the way, which is true. Andrew says Arsenal are the new Wimbledon. Then goes as Mikel Arteta. Then continues to say Bukayo Saka is a poor man's Aaron Lennon. Oh my day. Leandro, not so wise. Kai Fashnu and Vinny Partey.
Okay. Mons, Hooks, before you go, can I ask you to think this question for next week? Zinchenko, Calafiori. Like, is Calafiori better than Zinchenko? But you can answer that next week if you think about it.
I'll give you the short answer now. Yeah, he is. But yeah, whenever you want the longer one, we can.
Okay,
go.
yeah, cool. No,
Whoa.
That one, yo.
And that's
where
you
guys